What are you doing?
I'm looking for a compass.
Okay.
Kind of.
You set a compass outside. That was no good?
Yeah. And yeah, well, I had a compass. I bought it in North Wales where they do regular tracking and what have you. And anyway, I wanted to show Craig and you know, that I could use a compass and a map and the proper way to do it. So because Craig and Steiner, like a pair of girls, they were always arguing who was right and who was wrong and how to read the map. Not one of them had a compass. So I thought I'd show them a bit of my army stuff, like, and my army training. And so I bought a compass. I think 13 quid's worth of compass that was, from up in Battersea Coed. And so I got the map there, and so I said, come on then mate, let's go, I'll show you all this done. And then we get so far, like, and it didn't, I'm looking on the map and we know where we should be. And I couldn't understand it, like, you know, I thought, have I lost my skills? Anyway, after a bit of time went by, I found out that the compass was pointing south when it should have been pointing north. So it was all the wrong way around.
No red in the shed.
No red in the shed.
Mm.
It was in the wrong shed.
And you just had a compass again that is also not proper.
Yeah, another knackered one.
So we are looking for a compass because we are going to look for salt stone. Melvin, our son-in-law, found about 500 meters into the forest behind our property. So that's our next walk. Okay, where are we going?
We're going exploring, and we're going to see if we can do some wildlife filming. And so we are going to check out where Melvin give us a place to go to where they're feeding the moose with salt. And we're going to follow that. Of course, we're going to take the GPS compass, make sure if we don't get lost, Because what happens when you're in the forest, sometimes you start walking around in circles, strangely enough. So we walk straight lines with compasses and GPSs.
Okay. So we are now at the end of our property. Big trees come down here as well. And here we go. See if we can find that salt stone. Oh, more bottles here, Phil.
Yeah.
For somebody who likes them. This is obviously much harder walking than over a track. And I think they used this as a rubbish tip, the people who lived here. For 150 years this house has been lived in. Oh, there's a real old-fashioned fruit collector. Okay, put it on the rock. Yeah, we take that in later. Why don't you do it that way?
I don't want to break it.
Okay, put it on the rock then. We pick it up. Now we find it, eh? Hey, Filippo, look, is there. What's that?
Yeah.
Come back here on the tree. On this tree by your hand. On this side.
On this tree?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I looked at this the other day.
Oh, that's not the right stuff?
No.
Oh. And I see a bit there.
No.
There, I see a bit there too. There. There, that bit. Okay, let's go. This land has been harvested, so it takes another 20 years to grow back. Everywhere you go, tremendous rocks. And we seriously are so close still to the house. But you don't see it anymore. This is what he likes best.
Yeah, well, this is the area I was telling you about. We had bears in a big hole, I don't know what they call it.
A den, maybe?
Yeah, bear's den, yeah, maybe.
Don't know.
And I walked from there down to this area down by here. And that was where it was misty down there. And I saw a big, massive moose. To start with, I couldn't see it properly. It was only meters away from me, but it was standing behind those trees. See those little trees standing up? We should go down and have a look, and I'll show you what I mean.
Yeah.
And to start with, I was like, there's something there, and then I started tracing the outline of it, and I could just see it then. It was a big moose. From the floor to the top of his antlers was about 3 meters. And then we both stood there looking at each other for a minute or so. It seemed like longer, like trying to figure out each other. And then he just went bolting off down in that direction down there. So that's that story. This terrain down here is more difficult than this terrain over
But we
here.
followed, look, we found an animal track.
Yeah.
So let's see if that leads to the sandstone, salt stone.
There's a track down here.
Okay, we are now in Rocky Water. It's a big area behind our property with this kind of ground. And that red cross you see there, this is where the people in the winter comes with their snow scooters. Yeah. Okay, I think it's time for a watering stop again. Watering. And seriously guys, if you don't have a map, you have no idea where to go, except if you know how to navigate on the sun or on a GPS compass. Here's a stream again. We're going to cross it and continue over there. It's very beautiful here. You're still following an animal track. Otherwise, walking in the forest is very difficult. It's not cultivated in any way. I heard something running. That startled my heartbeat actually, Phil.
What?
I've heard something run away, something heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. As long as it's a moose, I'm okay.
I've got bad wind as well. There's no chance anything nasty's going to come close by.
Okay. Oh my, I felt it on the floor, so that must have been a big moose.
Probably.
And that's why you should, it's a bit difficult. If you want to see a moose, you should be really quiet. But you don't want to surprise a bear. So it's a bit of a trade-off, isn't it? Ferns. That's new. Oh, no way. There's the house.
Yeah.
Wow, so the moose was really close, whatever it was, to the house. We walked around. So,
That's what happened.
how cool. This is so close to our house. Oh, they will going to be harvested soon, Phil. They're the right size, aren't they? That's why they have been thinning them. Maybe next time we come back they will be gone.
Or, if we use it, it's not alive anymore.
No. There used to be another house here, somewhere.
Yeah.
There's property. You can see there's the stable with the outhouse. There, this is the barn. And there, behind that tree, is the big house. We are actually walking in that field I pointed out. There's the big house, if you look. You just have to cross the field, and it shows you how difficult it is to walk. Just to get to the other side, there's no track. We are surrounded by mosquitoes and flies, and although we have protection, we will have some bites. Phil is making a path for me. Thank you. Phil has a great technique because the stinging net is through. And I am very smart. I wear leggings in the woods. Not. But we walk sideways. And by that, it pushes them mostly on the ground for me to pass by more easily. No, this is a path, Phil. Some animal walks here through. This must be a moose because it's high up and they have long. Yeah, the moose comes through here.
Isn't it really so? Saw him over there, didn't we?
Yeah. That's so cool. So. There's the barn. And they used to have barn dances here in the 50s. We have been told by locals. Yeah, social gatherings took place in the 50s. Okay, well, we just crossed that